What's going on, my friend? I'm Selma Kim, America's face of dating, and welcome back to my channel. And what we're going to be talking about today is how do you really talk to and date and attract a girl who is, I guess, taller than you? So, the first thing here, I'm going to read your question. So, it says, Man, I really don't know how to treat a tall woman. And he gave a list of options here. My iPad is in the other room charging. So, I'm reading it from my computer here. But he listed out a bunch of options here. And what we're going to do first, before we even get to the options here, is I'm going to tell you this, man. Like, the fact that you're even asking this question means that you are a little insecure about your height. I don't know, if you're angry about that, I don't really care. That's just the truth. That's the first thing that I work with you guys on in my brotherhood, in my community of like-minded men who are growing, getting better, is we work on your mindset. Because there's no dating tactic. Like, you can read my book, my best-selling book, and I'm sending it away for you guys for free right now, by the way. There's a link in the description below. We'll get to that later. But it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter about the tactics, about how you dress. There's a famous quote that goes, "The suit doesn't make the man makes the suit." And what that means is that the person that you are, the mindset that you have, the how you portray yourself, how you walk through life, that matters more than any way you can dress, any Rolex you put on your wrist, any gold chain you have around your neck, any style you wish to display. It matters more about how you present yourself. And so we need to fix that first. Why are you insecure about your height? It doesn't fucking matter because it's something that you cannot change. But there's pros and cons, right? Maybe you might not be the tallest guy in the room. I'm not either, dude. Like, I'm above 6 foot, but I'm never the tallest guy in really any room. There's always a guy that's taller than me. There's always a guy that's shorter than me. There's always a guy that's going to be richer than you as well. So it's something that you are chasing that you're never going to get, I guess, peace from if you keep chasing that mindset of like, oh, I wish I was taller. It's never going to come, bro. Like, you have to work with what you have, and there are pros and cons to both. And the pros is that, dude, the number one angle that girls are going to hit you at. Oh, you're a shorter guy. They're going to test you on that. They're going to test you. They're going to try to bust your balls, and you cannot let that deflect you. You must have comeback after comeback after comeback to when a girl calls you short, right? I helped my friend with this. There was a girl that used to bust his balls about being short. And she used to be like, oh, you have no height. And he'd be like, and I told him to say, just like how you have no tits. And suddenly she stopped focusing on his height and started being like, oh, I do have tits, blah, 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 blah. It's hilarious, dude. Like, you need to have comeback after comeback after comeback. And so let's go through your question here. Sorry, my computer's getting a little bit, there we go. It was like going to the lock screen. So he said, I really don't know how to treat a tall woman. Option one, I can't date a tall woman. Feels like I'm dating a man. It makes me feel emasculated and less of a man. Women over 5'9" are just men. So, look, that's you trying to cover up for the fact that you were insecure about your height. Oh, she's just a man at that point. She's so tall. Like, that's you trying to get yourself to feel better about your height. And you need to cut option one. You need to cut that out of your mentality, bro, because that's just going to hurt you. Oh, that's just a man right there. She's 5'9". That tells me that you are beneath 5'9". Which, obviously, a lot of people that are insecure about their height, you're watching this bullshit on social media. People are telling you, oh yeah, like, tall men, that's what gets a girl. Dude, no, it's you. It's your confidence and your game. When you say, oh, women over 5'9" are just men, that's you trying to make yourself feel better about the fact that you believe you are a shorter person. The average height for men, I believe, is like 5'7", bro, like across the world. So, just because you're in the United States where it's probably the average is a little bit taller, like, you can't let that deflate you as a man and run your life, bro, because you're going to be insecure your entire life, and you're going to get to about like 80 years old, 90 years old, and you're going to be like, why did I waste so much fucking time worrying about my height? Something you can't fix, dude. Like, you gotta deal with it. He says, option two, oh, you're 6 foot, damn, that's hot. Come and peg me, mommy. I want to be a small spoon, and I want a tall woman to baby me. I wouldn't use option two either. Peg me, again, like, I like the fact that you're right there, like, you're saying it's hot, because it is a hot thing, right? You need to view it as a hot thing if that's what you like. He said, I want to be a small spoon. I want one to come baby me. Dude, you also don't want to come across as like a little child baby with women. Women want a strong man. That doesn't mean a tall man. It means a mentally strong man. So option two, cut that. It's a little weird to say. Again, it's kind of showing that you're a little bit insecure about your height and you're trying to act like you'll be okay with it, but you're not. Option three, I don't find tall women attractive, but see them as a broodmare to have tall sons. I'm assuming you mean like a bloodline to have tall sons. Well, I mean, that kind of just like makes you hypocritical because you just said that, oh, like, you know, oh, like I feel emasculated, but now I want a tall girl. So like I would cut that as well. Like it's like you're trying to like sell yourself on the idea that you should date a taller girl than you. Option four, shorter men auto reject themselves. I'm 5'7". There we go. He's 5'7". I told you he's beneath 5'9". I'm 5'7". I don't date taller women because tall women hate me for being short. Bro, listen to yourself. I don't date taller women because tall women hate me for being short. I assume tall women hate short men and only want tall men. Literally, he just said, I don't date taller women because tall women hate me for being short. I assume, and then he says, I assume all tall women hate short men. What? Like, you said, I don't date them because of this reason. Then you said, well, actually, I just assume that. Like, bro, you're just like going back on your word here. I'll tell you what, dude. Women don't hate you for being short. They hate you for the way that you're talking. Like a fucking weak man. That's why they fucking hate you. Sorry, bro. Like, getting right to the point here. She doesn't fucking hate you for being short. No girl does. She hates you because you're fucking weak. Because you're talking like this. And then he goes, has any tall woman dealt with this? It's either the men reject women or fetish. Your grammar's really bad, bro. You gotta work on that too, man. Work on that, bro. You can't work on your height, or you can work on your grammar. Finding someone who treats you normally is sexually difficult. Well, at the end of the day, dude, like the way that you treat a tall woman is none of those options because you're going literally back on your word there. Like the way that you treat a tall woman is you gotta act like she's little. Like you know she's gonna bust your balls for being shorter than her. Bust her balls. Act like you're bigger than her. Just imagine it. Be delusionally confident that you are taller than her. Like when you're walking up to like the staircase, let's say, and you're about to go up the staircase with her, be like, come on little baby, like can I help guide you up the staircase? Like you must treat her like a kid. Because every woman who is tall, dude, what do you think every guy's telling her? Oh, you're so tall. Oh, do you play basketball? That's probably the two questions she gets. How tall are you and do you play basketball? It's like, geez, dude, like it's like calm down with that. If you can be different, if you can treat her like she's smaller than you, bro, she's gonna fucking love you. That's how you talk to a tall woman right there. I'm Selma Kim, America's Face of Dating. Yes, I will give you my book for free right now, bro, because you need to work on your game. There's a link in the description. It's freebook.awakeningalpha.com. You just have to cover the shipping costs, and it will calculate that on the link there for you. All you have to do is that. So, get my book there. I'll see you soon.